Oh yeah, we over it. We on that brink of greatness. So close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration. So let's get fucking wasted.
Get fucking wasted.
I know, right? I know, right?
Hey,
what's good, y'all?
What it is,
Hey.
peoples? How is everybody?
We decent, though. We decent.
Everybody, rock your body. Oh, sorry. How's y'all
Hey, you threw
doing?
that shit way back. You threw that one
I
way
was just
back.
feeling it. I was feeling it, so I just went with it. That's
what's up.
John?
Ain't nothing wrong with that one. That was a decent joint, though. I used to vibe with them.
That definitely was one of them ones that you can enjoy when you take it back and blast it at an ignorant ass level because it got good to you.
Not an ignorant level.
Ignorant, okay? Because you got to, like, when you get into the zone and you feeling it got to be loud as hell, like. And you gotta yell back streets back, all right. You gotta yell that part along.
Hey, didn't they do like a little move when they did the all right part? When they like a little jump or a kick or a punch or some shit? They had too much damn energy on that video.
Now you would know that.
I did. I told y'all I listened to all genres except that one.
What one?
I don't want to talk about it because we're not gonna get into it. Then y'all gonna be bashing me like, "Oh no, you should listen to that one."
What genre you don't
listen to that one? Because no, I don't like country.
You don't like country?
I mean, there is some good country. See what I'm saying?
No, it's just shocking that you don't like country.
Why is that shocking?
It's you look country. Like you like country music.
I knew y'all was gonna say that, but I don't know. Most of it make me seem like most of it make me feel like they finna drive into a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end, it'd be so depressing. Like God damn, dude.
Ashley like country music.
That's comedy.
I like some of it.
Like Ashley listens to country music in a for real way.
That's yeah.
And right, Jonathan.
Hey, I know it's like shocking, but pop is my favorite genre for real though.
That's not shocking.
Pop is my favorite.
That's not shocking at all.
That's not.
No, I'm saying for me to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying, like,
no, that's not shocking because like I've heard your playlist. It's not shocking at all.
Not shocking
at all.
Nah, hey, for real though, Ashley, I don't like heavy metal either though. For real.
You don't like heavy metal either?
Hell no! All that screaming and throwing stuff and just beating up the neighborhood. It sounds like they be out there destroying the neighborhood.
It's like beating up the neighborhood.
Hey, you ever listen to heavy metal? It just sounds like a bunch of violence.
I like heavy metal.
Lyrical violence. That's what I'm gonna call heavy metal.
What?
What'd you say, Leo?
I said I'm not surprised at that though either. Like that cat likes heavy metal. I'm not surprised. Like not surprised. So, yeah.
I see. He said heavy metal at the gym. I wouldn't even be able to focus.
Tro should be done through some dumbbells at some goddamn body or something.
Being there hollering at the people, "Here, get out my face!" Ah!
I'll be like, bruh.
He like, man, I can't hit a workout, man.
Simmer down. But anywho, we want to welcome y'all first and foremost. Welcome y'all to another dope ass episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles with your girl Leo Rochelle. We got Miss Cat. We got your boy Trosh and Queen Bree in the building.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hey, you know, so y'all know what we about. We here to talk about any and everything under the sun, just to get your thought process moving and grooving, so we can see where y'all at with the topics that we bring up each and every Tuesday. And y'all know what we call this. What we call this, y'all?
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. See, y'all got to be ready. Y'all.
We was ready. You like we answered it wrong or something. We knew the answer.
But y'all was supposed to answer it like excited. Like,
let's do it again. Do it again.
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, rewind it.
Do it again.
Fat Tuesdays. Like that's what we call it, Fat Tuesday.
Tuesdays be fat as hell. Hey, this Fat Tuesdays, baby. This Fat Tuesdays, baby. Y'all be killing me with the DJ.
We gonna get some sound effects on this motherfucker real soon. Let me figure it out. I promise y'all. Y'all gonna be like,
you know, you can download some. It's an app.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it on here though, like how to integrate it into this system.
Gotcha.
Watch. As soon as I get it, it's over. It's over. Okay. We gonna have all kind of sound effects. We gonna have clapping and everything. So
that'll be cool. That's what's up.
Like a little audience. Like how everybody got the audience. How all y'all got the audience. Y'all on different screens. All y'all got an audience in y'all house?
Yeah.
Facts.
Recording in a live recording studio.
For sure though.
That's where we at. But today, you know, we're gonna talk about shacking up. Shacking up. This topic came about because if y'all know me and really know me well, y'all know I love me some Martin. Okay. So I was watching the episode when Martin and Gina had to move when they decided to move in together. You know, after he came back from being Shaquille Sunflower. And they decided to move in together. I laughed so hard, like watching it. I've seen the episode so many times before, but I decided to like watch it again. And as I was watching it, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a good topic," because the way that they kind of integrated their stuff, and then they was hiding shit from each other, it was hilarious. So today we're gonna talk about shacking up. Like, how do you decide that's the move you're gonna make? First, that's gonna be the first part. Like, how do you decide, like, all right, we gonna go ahead and shack up. We gonna go ahead and do this thing.
I feel like
I gotta do something. Hey, everybody that's tuning in on JQLM Radio and everybody that's joining on YouTube and Facebook. I forgot that part. So I had to do it before we hopped on in. You know, I didn't want to go too far in and then be like, hey, y'all. But I want to thank y'all for joining us on Facebook, YouTube, and JQLM Radio. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. And thank you to all of the JQLM Radio listeners for making us March's show of the month. We're going to do it again this month, so make sure y'all tune in on JQLM Radio. Okay, now we can go back to the topic and get into it. I think, Trosh, you were getting ready to say something, and but how do you decide that you don't just be like, all right, we finna just go on and shack up. We finna go ahead and do this thing. We finna go ahead and bring all of our stuff, all of our bills, all of our everything into this one dwelling.
Can y'all hear me?
Now we can.
Yep, we can hear you. Now we can. We can't see you though.
Yeah, my stuff's tweaking. I was over here praying that I didn't go out, bro. Like, y'all don't even understand my face. Like, AT&T, I'm so tired of you. Like,
oh, okay.
Not that high pitch.
Dude, y'all don't understand my frustration, man. It's a little notification pop up every time. Like, it's finna, like, act up. And soon they pop up on screen, y'all can see my face be like, yo, I ain't got time for this today. Like, for real. But now I was gonna say, you know, I mean, once y'all like spend so much time to get,
we can't see you.
Can't see you.
Let me see.
Your audio sounds amazing, though. By the way,
yeah. All
right.
There you go. Yay! Hey, Troll.
All right.
Welcome back.
But now you froze.
Yeah. Oh, quick pause, real quick. Doris Harrison, that's my mother. So, yeah, appreciate you for catching the show today.
Hi, Mom.
She'll never catch it. She'll be like, I just missed it.
Hey, Mama. How you doing?
So you gonna share?
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like once y'all spend so much time together and stuff like that, and y'all spending so much money on each other, then I mean, I think the obvious thing is to just go ahead and combine that stuff. You know? Why not? Like, we already see each other damn near all the time, huh?
But how do you do that? Like Jonathan said, people just start talking about it, and then people just start bringing their stuff over. So are you just gonna start bringing your stuff over, or let them just start bringing stuff over, or do y'all have a plan? You map out a plan.
I don't even think it's ever a plan, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's ever a plan. I feel like people have stuff at each other's crib until it gets to a point where it'd be like, all right, nah, all right, it's so much of your stuff over here. You got so much stuff, so much stuff over there. Like, come on, man. We might as well just go ahead and get one little spot. And then it's like, I don't know. I guess once y'all accumulate so much stuff in the separate dwellings, it'd be like, all right, we need a bigger place now. You know what I'm saying? Just one bigger place together. We can combine our income. I don't think it's ever a real plan. Like, in 3 months, we're gonna move together. No, nobody does that for real.
But I feel like that's peer pressure. Like, bitch, don't just bring your shit over here. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'm just supposed to be like, oh, we go together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait, but I mean, we talking about if y'all already go together, not like, not like y'all.
no.
We ain't talking about no perfect strangers type of shit.
No, I understand that. But if you packing up toothbrushes and you bring now, every time I look up, you leaving a cologne and some shit here. Like, don't leave your stuff here. But that's also, I don't think I want to live with.
I can't even leave a brush over there. I can't even leave my extra brush. Dang, that's crazy.
You got to get a spend a night bag when you spend a night.
See, you ain't the one that'll be getting shacked up with. See what I'm saying? Like, you would be getting dismissed.
Jonathan said you don't talk about it. Someone just starts bringing stuff over little by little.
Fact.
Tell you, it don't ever be a plan until it's like it's too late.
Then he said planning to move in is white people movie stuff.
That is not, Jonathan.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Listen, no. I think every time I moved in with somebody, we had a plan. Anytime I lived with anybody, we had a plan, and we stuck to our plan to move in together. We didn't just randomly move in together. We had a plan.
I've lived with one person.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not really colored, so y'all took my black card. So I guess, okay, Jonathan, you're right.
He's right. But no. But no, for real, like, it is a plan, though. Because you can't just start moving in. Like, I moved out of my mama's house, and me and my ex moved in together. So we did have to plan because we had to figure out where we were moving to. So there was a plan. And we moved in together, and it was just like the decision because we got tired of not being able to see each other like consistently.
Y'all just wanted to be nasty.
That too, but you know, like at that point in time, like we were still young. Like I was like 20, and he was like 22, so he was like trying to figure out that whole little thing. And so when we actually decided to do it, it was because like I'm tired of not being able to see you when I want to, because you know
y'all just want to be nasty. I'm translating.
Still be trying to have them rules like you ain't grown, like
you're not
coming in my house and no,
you're not grown, not in your parents' house.
And like,
man, hold on, yes, that's definitely grown.
No, it's not.
When you was asleep, don't worry about what time I came in here.
No,
she said dude was 22. She said dude was 22. She was 20.
Now you ain't grown in your parents' house.
And he's frozen.
Take the picture. Wait, where's the phone?
We never get
it. I got it.
There we go.
He is going off right now, though. He is going off in his head right now.
There you go.
He is going off.
But yeah, like, so we had to figure out a plan in order to move out so that we could be together, like,
because y'all wanted to be nasty. I'm translating for you.
It wasn't necessarily about being nasty. It was just like when he get off work, like he was working in a steel mill. Like you get off work and you work 11 to 7 or 7 to 11 or however the schedule was. You getting off late night and I want to see you because I ain't seen you all day. Now I got to sit outside in the car and talk to you because you can't come in because my mama in here sleep. And then we can't go in your mom and them house because they in there sleep, you know. So it's like now we got to sit outside. I ain't finna keep sitting outside talking to my man. We finna go. And that's how it was. We finna go. So we made a plan and we found a place and we moved. And when we moved out, it was just random as hell. Like we had a place and then we was just like, one night we was like, all right, we finna go to our house and just took some blankets and pillows and left.
Because for real talk though, like it don't really take that long to find you a spot if you like on some like desperate looking type like, oh, I'm gonna just take anything for now, you know what I'm saying? Just so we could be together type stuff. Like only time it take a long time is when you got your particulars that you need.
I mean, we found everything we wanted. Like we had enough space. We had like a whole little townhome type of situation popping off, and so I was like, "This is good with me." It was in our budget and everything. Peace. I threw Mom Dukes the deuces and was out. She was like, "Ah, you like Heifer?"
Oh,
That's comedy.
So we got some comments on my page. Joanna said the week went by fast. I'm ready to argue again. So
oh yeah. Come on. Bring your ass and all that. Bring your ass.
And then Marcel said ain't no shacking over there. He said he fell for some cornball shit. She said that she was scared to stay by herself. And so he moved in.
he got tricked.
Yeah.
So he said he got tricked. And then Shanika says, nah, she got to have a plan. We need to be on one accord.
Jonathan, what kind of people you dealing with? Talking about more than likely one person don't have their own space.
That's true shit.
Yep, he said, all right, to be honest, most people end up living together because one of the two people has their own spot and the other one doesn't. So like Tiffany said, you get tired of dealing with the restrictions. Like neither one of us had our own spot at that time. So it was like, hey.
I guess I'm looking at it from a totally grown perspective because, I mean, it's very, very slim circumstances that we talking and you don't have your own house, home, space, something.
We know, Kat.
Yeah, you talking about like you talking about like 30 some 20 like
no,
25 something.
No,
I'm talking about
22, 21, 22.
So how old was Martin and Gina on that episode? Did they like make reference to it?
They didn't, but they were like had to be like mid to late 20s.
But both of them originally had their own space when they started dating.
They did.
Right.
Because when they moved in together, they were engaged.
So they had their own space.
Yeah, they had their own space. And Gina
Listen.
ended up renting her place to Pam.
Is he frozen
again?
Oh my God.
It's okay, G.
Listen, take a deep breath.
It's okay. Woo, woo, woo.
Don't act like you did everything right in life, yo. Sometimes you be stuff like, oh, I will never do no stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
that's not what I was saying. I'm just saying, if I'm 26 and you 26, I said there are some instances where yes, it's okay that somebody don't have their own space. But if I'm in my late 20s, early 30s, and I got my own spot, and you just living at home with your mama just because you living at home with your mama, that's not gonna fly with me. Like, what's the problem?
I don't think that's the
now. If you living at home because you got to help your mom, or she's sick, or you doing whatever, or you got a plan and you're living there because you're saving so that you can have your down payment because you already buy a home. Or whatever. I mean, it's some stuff that is like, yeah, okay. But if you're just doing it out of pure laziness, then no, that's not okay. Like, absolutely not.
I don't even think that a lazy part was a part of the whole equation. Like, you just threw that in there. You just threw that in there because you felt like it.
No, I didn't know.
But not technically.
Because based on what Jonathan is saying,
right.
One person typically don't have their own space, and that's how people end up moving in together. So I'm saying, how are you even dealing with somebody who don't have their own space? If we all grown, again, there are some exceptions to the rule why you don't have your own space, but for the most part, why we talking and you don't have your own home or own space? Like,
and technically, we didn't say there was an age range, so we didn't say, oh, you're in your younger 20s. So I can only see it at being 37.
Mm-hmm.
At this very moment in my life, I don't want to live with any man. Like, I like the ebbs and flows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like you come and you go. I enjoy that at this very moment in my life. You know what I mean?
Joanna said, but on Martin, they had real jobs though. She said dudes don't be having real jobs nowadays.
And some females don't either.
Here she go. Here you go.
But she agreed, but she didn't deflect. she also agreed and said females don't.
And took accountability for that.
Right. All females, all people. Saying.
People don't be having jobs, real jobs nowadays.
And they're looking for the next person to move in with and move their shit in. That's why you look up and now they got all their shit over here. No, sir.
Which hence
No,
the
sir.
laziness.
Right.
For no reason.
Yeah. But I think that if I did decide to move in when my kids are all grown and I can have everybody under one roof that I want to have under one roof, then I will talk about it at that point. But I would definitely need a plan. You know what I mean? Like, we're together on this day and we're together on this day. And on this day, we have family dinner together. You know what I mean? Like,
Sound like
you
a
need
plan.
to have a plan.
Sound like
Yeah.
you need a big ass mansion or some shit.
No, once my kids are gone, I don't need much.
Can I just say, Bree, that I have a friend who we're really good friends. I'll have to tell you the whole backstory later. But he is now
God, why even bring it up then?
because it's
You
kind
do
of
this shit every week,
no,
Kat.
I don't. It's lengthy.
You do.
The backstory. The backstory is not relevant to what I'm getting ready to say. Bree, anywho.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Kat, I'm listening.
Full backstory later, but what I was going to say was I have a friend, a very close friend of mine now, who is in that very same situation. She does have two boyfriends. They live in the same home.
Yes.
All just moved in together. They live in the same home. They had a plan when they decided to live together. And she's actually, I believe, she's actually going to legally marry one of them.
Does she need an officiant?
Now I will say this, in that situation, I believe that they are all physically involved.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got it.
But she does have that situation where she lives with both her boyfriends, and it seems to be working out swell.
Question: do you happen to know the ages of these individuals?
I do. She is 36, 37. One of the gentlemen 40th birthday is the first weekend in May, and the other one is, I believe, like 38, maybe.
Okay, so those are good age ranges. I just didn't want you to say 60, 70, and 98 because then that means I gotta wait forever for this. But that's right around where I'm at now.
Mid and late 30s.
First of all, if somebody 98, we might want to go ahead and pack them up. You know, go ahead and pack them up a box because they ain't finna be here too long.
Who is Jonathan talking about? Sounded like a Tyler Perry movie.
I think he was talking about the whole. We were discussing it.
Oh, okay. Because Jonathan, don't be trying to come for us. If it was individualized.
Even then, like, he probably was coming for y'all, okay? Like, I just assumed based on what he was saying. Like, I just was assuming. I ain't really have no idea.
Did you see the hobosexual though?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, Marcel said he's never been a hobosexual, and that's what I gather from some of these people nowadays. Like, they are looking to pretty much go wherever they can. They are a rolling stone. Wherever they lay their hat, that's their home.
Yeah.
I have not lived with a person like that I've been with since my ex, and I just can't see that right now unless you my husband or we getting ready to be something for real.
So you wouldn't live with a boyfriend?
Yeah, I mean, if we gonna be something for real, then yeah. But like, if we just playing around, you can't stay here.
So do y'all have a time limit? Do y'all have a time limit on when you move in with somebody? So like, say we've been dating for 3 months, let's move in. No, or we've been dating for 2 years, it's time to move in together. Or
3 months.
Who the hell moving in after 3 months?
What?
I'm just saying, you could not even know a motherfucking last name in 3 months.
I got married in 60 days, twice.
All I'm gonna say is,
but you knew that motherfucker from back then, right?
Not my ex-wife.
But you know
probably why
say
she your ex-wife.
No, because we were married for 10 years. We had a great relationship.
All I'm saying is, before we get married, we need to live together because I need to make sure.
She got me. She
I
got me.
need to make sure that you don't sacrifice small animals at night when I'm asleep. That's all I need to be sure of. Like, you're not going in the next room and you pull out a whole fucking chicken and you in there doing a sacrificial ritual. Like, I get it if that's what you do, my nigga, but what you're not gonna do is start doing that shit once we move in together. Like, you could.
Why he used
I
to give
didn't
up
know
his
this.
religious practice?
Huh?
What?
He used to give up his religious practice?
Bruh,
Religion?
what you're not
Come on,
gonna do?
religion.
No, I'm not saying you gotta get that shit up, but what you're not gonna do is surprise me with that shit. Like,
Oh,
nigga,
Man, hold on.
when you start doing this shit, like,
right.
you start
Like, is
going
that-
on. Was like, do you do this when I'm always asleep?
Is that burnt bunny hair I smell? What the-
Right? Is that a raccoon? Where did you get them from? Like, I need some real deal, like, understanding. Like, don't just pop up doing this shit. Like, Like, I need to watch how you move. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because if you out here just doing all kind of weird shit, I'm gonna be like, come help me. I'm gonna be out here like a thief in the night. He gonna wake up, all my shit gonna be gone. And his number's gonna be blocked. You out here doing all that weird shit in the night time.
Not the night time.
In the night time. That's when you do it. It ain't like nighttime. It's like night, like late night. Nah.
3 a.m.
Like everybody, everybody sleep. Like
Right.
even the neighbors. Ain't no neighbors woke or nothing. You just can just move around freely how you want to.
Mm-mm.
Like, is that a fucking fox, my nigga? Where we get the fucking fox from? Hey, but hey, that's
What
normal
happened to
now.
the dog? What
That's normal
happened
now.
to the dog?
It be foxes roaming around the neighborhood and shit. I said, be foxes roaming around this neighborhood, man. I'd be like, what the fuck a fucking fox and a coyote come from? Like, what the hell going on?
Oh, Jesus.
No, y'all think I'm playing.
Not the coyote.
I believe that the coyotes
I'm
are out
telling you, I got the Ring app on my phone. We always get messages like, oh, yeah, it was a coyote spotted. It was a fox spotted. I was like, where is this? Where? Who brought this here?
But you know what's funny about the Ring notifications? Because we have it. White people be reporting the craziest stuff. Like, I was walking down 22nd and I swear I found a bag of crack. And they take a picture. They take a picture of the end, like the little bag. The stuff be so funny. I'd be like, holy shit, where do they live at? Because they take everything.
Basically, that's them buying crack and taking a picture of it after they bought it.
What you say?
Got it.
They white, so they bought that crack. They no fucking found it on the ground. They bought that.
I cannot.
I'm dead. They bought that crack.
We don't have, our app is not called The Ring. We have a citizen app that it do all that stuff, and people be reporting crazy stuff in the neighborhood and be like, what? Like, is this real life?
Right.
Like,
it's great.
Can you put Jonathan's comment up? Bree, please don't be offended at brother Jonathan.
Joanna said the dude sound like he might make a good curry goat though. The one that's sacrificing him. And first of all, if he gonna be making some curry goat, go ahead and make it while I can see you make it. Don't wait till I'm to be out here skinning goats.
And he's out here protecting and shit. That's what he's doing. He's out here. He's out here doing protection ritual for the family.
I don't know who Destricata is. My name is fucking Trosh.
Right, Jonathan using real names.
Hey, he's steady. Hey, it's the second time on this show, bro.
Nah, I got you.
I don't know who Tiffany is. I don't know who. Hey, bro, use these stage names, bro.
Jonathan said a lot of women do that and hit you with the "take me as I am" argument. Like, why you ain't tell me you was a witch before we signed this lease, and now I gotta love the witch.
But first of all, a true, a witch. Like, you'll know you'll know by the shit that they do. Now, if you choose to pretend like, hold on, bitch, what are you putting in that jar? If you pretend like you don't see all of these ingredients, you know a witch when you see a witch.
Burl said he ain't moving in with nobody. I had to stress it because that's how he typed it.
I can't.
But Michelle asks, at what point in the relationship do you decide to move in? I.e., do you wait until you say I love you?
No, because these Negroes is telling you they love you first day now. No.
So you don't believe in love at first sight?
I don't believe all these niggas are in love with
Oh,
me.
okay.
Like, you feel what
Got
I'm
it.
saying? Like, you
Got
like the thought of me, but you know what I mean?
Got it.
I believe in love at first sight, but I don't believe in I'm gonna tell your ass on first sight. Bro, I be watching all these fucking TV shows and people meet each other. It be the second day, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm madly in love. How you madly? You just know this motherfucker for 11 hours. You madly?
And that makes me nervous. Like when people are like that too quick. Like it makes me nervous.
But you're too quick. You can't make your too quick be there too quick.
Bro, I just met you yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like you don't even know my middle name.
I think too quick in as far as a day is too quick for anybody. I think your ass is lying all day long if you tell me some dumb shit like that.
That's not true.
Well, if I've just met a motherfucker yesterday and they tell me today, oh, I love you, hey, get your ass out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
But even then it'll be like, do you love me like we are the world type love? Because I got love like that too. It's a whole nother love when it's like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Like, no, not right now, sir.
Okay, write this down. This is definitely a topic for another day.
Love at first sight.
I mean, we always segue off and then come back. Just let it be where it's at.
No, it's okay.
But I think like I feel like moving in too soon sometimes can cause a lot of drama. But I think when it comes to deciding when to move in, that's up to you and that person. Like I can't say like for me, it won't be like My mama said you need to know a person for 4 seasons.
Right.
That's what my mama used to say. You need to know a person for 4 seasons.
Hey, that makes sense because hey, a motherfucker might want to be outside in the summertime. You know what I'm saying?
Outside.
Motherfucker gonna want to be in the house in the wintertime. And that's cuffing season. But when it's time for you to get that hot girl on, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
No. Because I'm gonna be out here in a relationship and single. I'm gonna do both. Jonathan said it's not about being a witch. I'm just saying women surprise us with all types of shit and then think we supposed to keep the same love.
Like what kind of stuff, Jonathan?
Right, that's what he was saying about the witch stuff. That's what he's saying. Like you supposed to think that they supposed to keep the same type of love when they done switched up or started doing all this other.
But I think too, and I think Bree might have mentioned something along these lines, but it comes down to too, you got to pay attention to a person. Like if you see me doing something, don't overlook it or not really pay attention. And then when we actually in the same space, now you want to all of a sudden be like, well, damn, you wasn't this. No, I was doing it when we wasn't living together. You just wasn't paying attention. Mm-hmm. Or you chose not to pay attention because it wasn't important to you then.
Or because the motherfucker didn't have to really see the shit all the time.
It didn't make a difference because we weren't in the same space. But now that we're in the same space, no, I've been doing the same thing. You saw me, like it ain't no surprise. You just chose not to pay attention.
And there's a lot of women who hide that. You know what I'm saying? You hide it because I know my last relationship was in. I hid a lot of shit just because anything he would see, it was like pulling out the Bible. Like, bruh, chill. Like, there's levels to this shit. I don't even identify as a witch. Like I use all nature. I use everything. You feel me? Like I'm all things. So it's one of those things where now I decide I'm never hiding who I am or trying to downplay who I am for the next person to make you comfortable because that ain't it.
Stop laughing.
Black girl magic.
So Burl said that there's a difference between love and infatuation. So there's a difference there. So and then Joanna said, don't base your love on superficial shit. Jonathan said, you ain't never sacrificed the chicken in front of me. I ain't overlooked shit.
It was dinner. It was dinner. You just didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? She put it in a pot pie.
Yo ass say no ritual, goddamn it, y'all.
The great.
So now you trying to say
putting on that chicken was part of the ritual, Jonathan. You just didn't know.
That's comedy.
So when do
I
y'all
live out there in the country.
say that it's a good? I mean, like, when do you decide that you're gonna move in with somebody?
I think when it feels right.
Yeah, that was
that's
gonna be my answer. When both people feel like it's time to make that move.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you comfortable enough with somebody and you done damn near seen everything because you done been with them so long, you know, like all they little quirks and stuff like that, and you can accept they little quirks, then yeah, that's probably like, all right, we probably gonna be together anyway, so why the fuck not?
Might
Like
as well.
if I can accept all the shit that's annoying, you know what I'm saying? Like you annoyed me and I still was like, all right, I'm gonna still stay with you after that. Then yeah, it's probably gonna
shit out of me, but bring your ass to bed. Come on.
yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I still love you after you annoy me, so you know, come on, let's do it.
Jonathan said when I'm okay bringing my PlayStation over is when he's okay with.
He's retarded.
That's a fact,
That's true
though.
shit. What you mean?
Because you trust her. That means you trust if
Yeah,
you can bring your shit over like that.
You know how much a fucking PlayStation game costs?
Yes.
That's $65.
No, he said he said the whole PlayStation.
No, but I'm saying like it's a motherfucker break disc though. Like you could break that disc once you get mad at a motherfucker. Like, hey, them games cost a lot of money, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true
I ask
shit.
myself, like when people come around often, I'll say to myself, could I deal with this? Like certain shit that they do, I have to ask myself, like, can I deal with this long term? Could I deal with this every day? And once I can get to a yes, 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 then I'll think about some shit. But a lot of times it's like, no, I can't. That would annoy me every 7 days a week. Maybe 2 times a week I could deal with that. But every day, that'll annoy me.
Okay, then. You know yourself. So shit,
Right.
I ain't mad at it. That's the important part, though. I think sometimes people try to put on a front like, you know, this not who I am when they like constantly around somebody, and then when they finally start living together, it's like, why? I didn't know nothing about you doing this shit when we was like seeing each other regularly. Like, when did you start doing this?
I've been doing it. I just do it at home after you go home.
That's true.
That's what happened when Pam and Tommy moved in together. Like Tommy was playing Natural Man by Lou Rawls all fucking night long. Like he would put the record on and just let it play all night. And Pam, like, I never, you know, like since when did you have to go to bed to Lou Rawls all night? And he like, I always do it. She like, well, you ain't never did it when I was over there. He like, that's because we wasn't going to bed.
Bad.
He said, because we wasn't going to bed. Like, so I ain't need Lou Rawls.
Like I got a whole motherfucking routine I do before I lay down.
And then Pam was like cracking her back and shit, like cracking her bones, and Tommy looking like, what the fuck is going on there? And she like, I usually just go do it in the bathroom type shit. Like I usually just go do that in the bathroom before we go to bed. Like I ain't never have to do that. I never did it in front of you. I just did it when I went to bed or go in the bathroom before we lay down. Like, so people legit be out here hiding the little quirky shit that they do before they go to bed, or like throughout they day when they with the other person, because they don't want the other person to know that this is some shit they legit do in real life.
For sure though.
Yeah.
So
it always comes out in the wash. It always comes out in the wash.
It always comes out. So when y'all first moved in with somebody, like how was y'all initial experience?
Ooh, child.
I didn't have no surprises. I didn't have no surprises at all. Because I'm saying like at that point I had already knew everything. And I had already accepted it.
You already accepted what? Her quirky shit?
Yeah, like all the little shit that probably would have bothered me had I not, you know what I'm saying? Like had it been like just thrust upon me like randomly.
Thrust upon you.
Natural man, like a natural man.
For me,
that random ass song come from?
Because that's what Tommy was listening to. Like that's what he was listening to go to bed. He was listening to Natural Man.
It was fine when I first moved in with somebody. We ain't had no problems.
You ain't got no problems. Bree, you look like
Yeah, Bree had. She's like, oh, I had a lot of fucking problems with her.
long ass, drawn out head shake is like
I had to cut
it's a
the nigga the
flashback. I'm
first
sitting here
night.
like, huh?
I pulled the gun on the nigga the first night. This mother and all that.
No, I think it's part of the reasons why I don't want to live with a man now. Like, it's one of those situations where there are a lot of dudes out here who go from their mama's house to a female's house to the next female's house, back to their mama's house to the next female's house, back to, like, you've never had your own shit. And to me, it's important for a man, woman to have their own shit, because you got to know how to pay bills. If you don't know how to pay bills for yourself, you definitely ain't gonna learn how to pay bills over here. And the person that I ended up, he snuck it on me. I woke up and now you're here like all the fucking time. And then I got pregnant. So now it's like, you do the right thing. Jesus is watching, you know, and then it landed into like a 7-year marriage that was horrible. And
wait, Jesus is watching and y'all already was done hopping. Like, so was
right.
Jesus watching then?
Yeah, but the thing is, I see back then I was a brainwashed individual.
Yeah, like Jesus was watching when we was humping.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem with that, but they kept making it seem like the turmoil we were having was because we were not married. So then we did dumb shit and got married thinking that that would be in the eyes of God and it would be right. No, when you're not meant to be with somebody, you're not meant to be with them, married or not.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things. So it was a horrible experience, but I have 3 beautiful children out of it.
Damn, I hope the nigga don't watch the show.
Oh, he could watch.
You just crucified his ass.
He knows.
Burl said that they got to take a shit in front of him. Wait, okay.
That's fucked up, because I ain't shitting in front of nobody for about a year or 2.
Listen.
Really?
Guts just hurting like a motherfucker because you up in there trying to hold that shit.
No, it ain't.
But you moved in with somebody
right, baby?
2 months.
Yeah, might.
Okay. I said shit in front of them.
Not but you fell in love in 60 days, but you can't shit for a year?
Man.
No, that's trifling.
It's natural.
It's trifling.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do you pee? Can you pee in front of people?
Yes.
You just can't
did
shit.
You like pass gas before it was a year? Cause
no.
Okay.
I mean,
that's not. I'm not gonna.
Did you like go to? You didn't go to the bathroom and pass gas and then you
yeah,
just like
I'll do that, but I'm just yeah. It's not. That's unladylike.
So what the fuck?
Bruh, I'm letting it rip.
No, I feel her though. I feel her.
A year though,
It's
Tro?
just gonna happen. It's just gonna
ain't no doubt. That's too damn long now.
A year, Tro? Like, that's a long time to be holding in shit.
You don't hold it in. I'm just not grease shit in front of you. Like,
no, you know what? A motherfucker tried to do that to me before, like, and tried not to do it, but it's like we was watching some shit and it slipped out one day. Motherfucker got on the phone with her friends, like, man, I just farted in front of this motherfucker.
Cause it's low key.
That shit was funny as hell.
At that point, what can you do? It's just like, oh,
you
okay,
can.
Now you know that I fart.
And right. See, and that's one of them.
Pass gas if that's easier. Right. You know what I mean?
If you want to sound pretty about it.
And that's one of them things, though. That's why I was like, and you can't like necessarily call it a quirk. You can't call it a quirk, but that's one of them things that I accept already. You know what I'm saying? You farted. I ain't kick you to the curb. You good? We good?
No.
Joanna
said, a year and a half.
Said women have Joanna said women have anuses. It's ladylike.
Right.
It's ladylike
no, me and my husband been married a year and a half now, and I literally probably just farted in front of him like a week ago, and that was by accident. Like that was.
And what did you do? What did he say? And what did you do?
He laughed.
Made that face she just made right there.
And I was like, yeah, that's not funny. Like, sorry, like that was not supposed to happen. And then he'll be like, I'm coming in the bathroom. I'm like, no, the fuck, you're not coming in the bathroom when I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
So Burl called it whispering in your panties.
I like it.
Not the way
everybody whispers.
Not the way Joanna just was describing. It sounded like she got a goddamn hurricane coming out her ass.
Because if it
happens, you gonna get this work.
Hurricane Leo, okay? Here's your blessing, sir. Quincy said he is not with the shacking thing. If I'm sure enough about someone to live with them, then we may as well be married. To each their own, though.
That's what's up.
And Burl was kind of touching on like what Bree was saying about the bills and stuff. He said when you stay in your own, you understand responsibility and sacrifice. Kat Joanna said, you don't think he knows that you take a shit?
He knows it. It's just unladylike. I'm
So
sorry.
do you wait for him to go to work?
Different.
Do you wait for him to go to work and shit? Like, what do you do?
Pushing his ass clean out the door. Hurry up, get the fuck. Get
Love
on.
you, see you, good daddy, bye.
A lot of times I will wait.
Glove is hurting.
But now, I mean, here recently, I'll go to the bathroom while he's still in the house. But that's just started happening recently. Well, he's in the house, but you damn sure
I'm so glad you're free. I'm so glad your anus is free.
It was never not free. Like, I'll go to the bathroom if I gotta go to the bathroom.
My sister said, girl, just get some poopery. And
yeah.
You'll be fine.
Right.
Listen,
no judgment, Kat. No judgment, babe.
Really,
a lot of judgment.
Weird to me. You can slob on his member, but you can't fart in front of him. How does that work? She said,
talk about those noises.
It's happening. She is not messing up her insides for nobody.
I mean, I don't neither. I don't hold it in. I'll just go to another room. That's all.
Oh, okay.
What if you fucking though?
Hey, listen.
Like, what if you're having sex?
Then I would probably just be like,
hey,
okay, time's up.
What's up, Tony?
Like, yeah, time's up.
You gotta stop.
Leo, Bree, we'll talk about that later. Leo, I got a question. Going back to one person's comment, the one who said he's not into shacking up. If he feels like they're that good to shack up, he might as well marry him. I'm curious with that comment because if you're not don't really want to shack up with somebody, and if you're gonna shack up, you might as well marry him. What about sex? Would you still be having sex with him and y'all not live together? Does that not?
Yeah, because they got their own shit. They both got their own houses. So he's just saying,
right? But I mean, but you're basically saying because a lot of people from a religious background or biblical background will say, yeah, we're not shacking up until we're married. But then there goes that we can't shack up until we're married, but I can sleep with you or I'll get out. So I'm just curious about the sleeping part. If
I don't know. Quincy, if you still watching, can you answer that for Kat? And then
listen, it's how the biblical stuff applies to you. Everything not cookie cutter.
People apply parts of it to what they do.
That's true.
So,
because I mean, if I'm you saying you can't live with me unless we married, but you can have sex with me and not be married to me. Like, I don't know. The value of that just don't seem like it's on even playing ground.
Hey, that's the part about, that we're not going to go there. But
okay.
Right. Okay. What you said. Okay. We're just going to leave it at that. What you said, Okay. Because it don't make sense to me either. Like, we not going to have sex until we married.
Who is doing that?
And all that other kind of stuff.
A lot of people.
I need to test the product.
Nobody's doing that no more.
People are celibate.
No, nobody's doing that.
People are celibate.
I know plenty of people that are actually legit celibate.
You know plenty of people that's be lying.
No,
people.
They might be celibate right now.
I know a few people that are legit celibate, like for real.
I can't even.
Sex is very important to me, so I could not just take a gamble. And now we're married, and what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would cheat. So
you definitely need to test your merch.
Yeah.
Yes, G, you gotta test your merch because what if you get stuck with that shit?
For me, I have to.
That's for a lot of people. Like,
which is why I also feel like we need to live together first, because again, you're not about to be in here, bringing the whole little animal farm in our living room and at night while I'm upstairs asleep.
Not the animal farm.
You test drive a car like Tony said.
Did you see Marcel? Marcel said only ugly people.
Marcel, sir, no, only ugly people are not celibate. I know several people that are celibate for the fact that they don't there has to be a for real connection before they actually go into that with people. Some people need to be celibate because they just be out here humping any and everything. Like, bruh, give it a rest. Let it get familiar with a person. Like, you just out here letting everybody sample the product. Like, is your product really quality then at that point?
That's comedy.
When you out here letting everybody sample it? No.
Why can't they just like to have sex?
Yeah, that's
Right.
different.
It's
You
still
can like
quality.
to have sex, but you out here letting everybody try it?
I mean,
I don't trust that.
I don't think you can fuck everybody, but you know.
If you were here dropping your drawers at the drop of a dime, and you like, oh, it's just because I like having sex. No, I think it's something a little more there. Like, you passing out a package or something. Like, something a little deeper.
Damn.
Just letting everybody hit it. Like,
You think a motherfucker assassin?
Right.
Damn.
That's what my brain
Right.
felt like.
Because they like sex.
No,
The fuck?
not because you like sex, because I like sex. But if you out here letting everybody sample the product, like,
So you just mean 1 out of 5.
you need to do something.
1
with
out of
yourself.
4 dentists recommend.
Listen, you need to find something to do with yourself. Like,
That's comedy.
1 star does not recommend. Okay, don't just be out here letting everybody hit it. Okay. Ugh.
Ooh. Ooh.
No. I love when autocorrect turns fuck into duck. I almost bust out laughing. But yeah, no. My sister said it's called demisexual, shouty. You gotta have a connection before you can actually be sexually aroused by a person. That's what that is. Hey Nikki, thanks for watching, girl. And again, I feel like sometimes when people just, when you decide to move in with somebody, like, that's a big step. That's a big level. That's a really big level of trust. I feel like that's a really big level of trust. That's a really big level of commitment. Cause you gotta at least commit for that year, or at least try to commit for that year, because y'all got a lease. So that's a big level of commitment.
It's definitely a trust thing, because somebody break in, hey, you got to know I'm gonna get up and beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
I feel like, hey Nakia, hey girl, hey.
That's good.
Like if you are living with a person, or you guys are trying to figure out how you're going to like continue this relationship, and y'all not living in separate places, I do think there needs to be a conversation. Cause
definitely.
But Michelle said, how do you handle that situation when you find out their bad habits that you can't tolerate? Like smacking, overspending, sloppiness. First of all, I'm gonna find out that you smack way ahead of time. Like, I'm gonna find that out within the first couple of times that we done been out somewhere to eat. And I'm gonna correct that shit real fast, because my eye get to twitching when I hear people smacking. So we gonna correct that real fast. Like, hey, close your goddamn mouth. Like, that's that's a pet peeve of mine. Close your goddamn mouth and chew.
What if it's a smackable food though? Like, what if it's the food like you can't help but to smack it?
Food?
I mean, I don't know. Like some food just like, make you smack.
Fruit, but I mean, it's a difference in you like smacking because it's juicy, but you out here just like, close your goddamn mouth. Like, I would just scream. Like, I let it ride for like the first 3 minutes, but then my insides start doing something when it goes on past like 3 minutes. My eyes twitch and all this other kind of shit happens when you didn't got the smacking for more than 3 minutes. Like, if you really in it and you smacking, I'm finna smack you. Like, bruh. That's some.
So you won't date someone who smacks?
Bruh, listen, I mean, I ain't saying I won't date you, but close your goddamn mouth. Like
that's coming.
Yeah. I can't date a snorer.
Really?
Especially if it's real bad and you ain't trying to get a fucking CPAP or something. Like, if you're not trying to.
What if it's conditional snoring?
What's conditional snoring?
Like I know, like me, I snore, but only on nights I drink heavy.
But is it like a you rattling the whole roof type snoring?
I don't know, cause I be sleep. Shit, what the fuck?
You can't do it. Because sleep is important to me. And then you want to hold me and it's like, like, no. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That sounds like a goddamn a monster attacking or something.
Right. And then I say, you snore in your sleep and you stop breathing. He was like, no, I don't. I was dreaming about swimming. What the? Every night? Every night you swimming, my guy? Like, this is not it.
Hey, it's nocturnal cardio. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
No,
Not.
It was a wrap. I couldn't do it.
Marcel said the worst is people who grind their teeth while they sleep.
Oh, I haven't experienced that.
I don't even know what the hell that sound like. How the hell can you hear teeth grinding? What does that sound like?
It's you can hear them moving their teeth while they sleep. Like you can hear it. And it sounds like they're doing it really tightly, like they have their teeth like
to me, it almost sounds like your
rubbing up
nails on a chalkboard type thing.
Ooh, no, I couldn't do that either.
Who the fuck can withstand that?
Joanna said, I feel like me and Bree dated the same dude.
Listen, there's so many of them out here. It's like one out of every 5.
Joanna, he told you he was swimming too.
Nocturnal cardio. I'm gonna use that one, Trosh.
Hey.
That's some funny shit.
But I've experienced, like, we didn't live together, but like, I did experience somebody that like grind their teeth. And initially I didn't know like what the fuck was happening. I was like, like, it's surprising. It surprises you because like you be ready to get into your, and like they get into their sleep and then like they be wanting to be right here and you hear that shit and it's like, oh, what's happening? Like, what's going on?
So it's only loud if they close.
Huh?
So it's only loud if they close?
No, you can hear it if they're not close.
Not close, but when they're close, it's extremely loud. It's like, what the fuck is going on in your
I'm surprised y'all ain't never heard it. Some people do it when they're awake.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I've never been with nobody
do it when they're awake. Like,
Some people do it when they're awake.
It sounds weird. It's just literally like they're sitting there like,
I'm sure
it makes my teeth hurt.
Hey, Michelle, I want to put Michelle comment. How does that conversation go? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she said the teeth grinder would have their bags at the front door in the morning. Like, how that conversation go? Like, hey, man,
listen, hey,
last night your ass
was,
you was killing my fucking eardrums, my dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to beat it forever.
So you grind your teeth in your sleep. It's not gonna work for us. Here's your bags. I wish you the best.
Right.
Just like a job. Tony said she learned her lesson with moving in with boyfriends. She won't ever do that again. She has to be engaged or married.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, girl. Hey. Marcel said Google it or YouTube it. People that
I'm good. I don't
teeth.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it for real.
I don't know how to describe how it sounds, but it's like real
grindy.
Yeah, like, and that's the best way to describe it. But like, if you think about like, you know how you rub like your teeth to hear that squeaky sound, like, make sure your teeth clean. It's almost like that, but like rougher. It's weird. Stephanie said my almost husband does the teeth grinding and it's nerve-wracking. He does it while he is woke and sleep.
But can't they put like something in their mouth at night?
I think they do.
A mouth guard to keep them from doing it. But the mouth guard really just helps them from fucking up their teeth. It doesn't really stop them from doing it. It just helps them from like really getting their teeth raggedy. So
when you grind your teeth, do it like it stops them from like smoothing it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the teeth don't, like, they'll sit on top of each other smooth. Like, what? I don't even understand.
I don't know.
This nigga.
That's it, LaKendra. Yes. That is what it sounds like. He said it sounds like moving around frozen meat packs stuck together. Like, you know, the cartons, the trays that
the styrofoam.
The styrofoam trays, that's what it sounds like.
No.
Nicole, we not playing with you.
Listen, and she ain't lying. She is not lying. She is not lying. My sister is probably one of those people that's gonna have the joined houses. Like, it's a house over here and a house over here, and then y'all got the walkway,
the breezeway in the middle,
like the bridge to get to each other's houses. I legit feel like that's what my sister's gonna have. Like, they're gonna have two separate homes with the connecting walkway that brings them together. See,
that's comedy.
I
think that married people or people that cohabitate can live in separate houses and have a wonderful relationship.
I do too.
I believe they can.
It's a lot of people that don't. They be like, we married in the same house. Like, that's dumb. What?
Nah, that kind of makes sense because some people like they own space in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like the basement. Like, don't come down here. That's my space. You know what I'm saying? Or the garage.
Or the
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the sea sheds and stuff like
Tiffany
that.
Thomas said, per my husband's description, it sounds like I'm chewing rocks.
Oh my God, that sounds so painful.
Jesus Christ.
Does it hurt?
My sister said, call me to come to your room.
On a pager.
Listen, right, the intercom system, babe. Babe, can you bring
hey, you in the house over there? You in the house over there? You gotta check and see if a motherfucker at the crib.
If you pay him to come to your room when everything is done and over, are you gonna be like, okay, yeah, no sleepovers, go back to your side, or can they sleep over? Just curious.
They can sleep over.
No, they can sleep over. You can sleep over, but in the morning I'm gonna go to my house.
Huh.
Okay. They can sleep over.
LaKendra said, my son used to grind his teeth when he was younger. I used to wake him right up. Thinking about it makes her cringe.
And then wondering why he's doing bad in school in the morning because you done woke the nigga up out of sleep. Shit. He need to get a good night rest because you're going to wake him up.
Joanna said one of her exes suggested being married with separate residences. That hurt her feelings, though, that he felt I wouldn't want to share a home with him.
What? Have you heard yourself talk?
Wait a minute.
What the fuck? I wouldn't want to share a home with your ass either.
Listen, my sister said, go home, Roger.
Fact.
Listen, I mean, that would be, I think if you are a person who really knows yourself and you be like, look, babe, we can get this conjoined house. Like, let's do this shit like this. I feel like if somebody suggested that to me, the other house would be my workspace. Like, I would go over there and work and then come back to this side of the house. And I would not respect your space.
Yeah, I'm finna say, so you just gonna go to my man's crib and fuck it up and then go home?
Right. In that case, you just need an office, sis.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The other house would pretty much be my office. Like, I'm gonna go over there and then I'll be back later. You gonna be home? What time you get off?
That's comedy.
I think it's so living with people. It's a great obligation and compromise because don't get me wrong, I love living with my husband, but I'm the type of person that I wouldn't mind having separate houses because sometimes I don't want to do the damn dishes. I mean, if it's 2 bowls in the sink, I don't want to do them right now. Can I do them in 3 hours? But I feel like if you in the house, I got to do the 2 bowls like right now because it's gonna irritate the hell out of you. So let me wash the 2 dishes. When I don't want to wash the 2 dishes right now, I wash them.
What if he laxed in that
whoever put them bowls in
aspect
there
though?
wash them.
Right.
What if he laxed in that aspect though? What if that don't bother him?
It bothers him.
And if it bothers you,
that's why I use that as an example because it bothers his ass.
That's comedy.
He'll know if I leave him in there, he'll do them. But like sometimes if I'm like, for instance, if I'm watching a movie and I fix me something, a bowl of cereal or a plate or something. If I'm watching a movie, when I'm done, I will get up, I'll rinse it out, whatever was in it, rinse it out and just sit in the sink and I'll go back to watching my movie. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch it when the movie's done. Like I'm watching a movie but I'm done with the dish. He's like, yeah, there's a dish in the sink. Yeah, I know, but the movie's on. Like I'll do it in like when the movie go off in an hour.
No. He would be the designated dishwasher in my house.
I'd be like, so why you watching me so close, Chief? Back up.
He will get up and do it if I don't do it quick enough. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, and not just in my situation, I just feel like when you live with people, you do have to be mindful of other people's things that they like, things that they don't like. And you have to take that into account and kind of adjust. I'm saying both people have to adjust. But sometimes I don't be wanting to adjust. I be like, how you doing it? Like, I'm not doing that.
The waste of dish detergent though. Like, come on, I'm not finna keep on squirting this. Hey, let me get a full sink and like I can use this wisely. You're gonna be buying dishwashing detergent all the fucking time like that.
I buy the big ones.
Yeah, still, you can run through that shit with one dish.
I mean, we don't never accumulate a lot of dishes anyway. It's just, you know, 2 people and a little person. But yeah, there's just stuff like that. I'm just saying, just the whole, you have to be mindful of who you live with and how they like things to be, and you have to kind of adjust to that and just be mindful. So if I could have a whole separate house, I would have a whole separate house. And I'll tell y'all, I'm laundry. If I do laundry, I don't always fold my laundry up. When I live by myself, I got a big ass bed. I put the laundry on the bed and be like, okay, I got to fold it. Then somebody call and I'm like, okay, I'm going to run over here. I fold it when I come back. But when I come back, I'm tired and I'm sleepy and it's 2:00 in the morning. I ain't folding no damn laundry. My bed is
right on over.
On my side of the bed. The laundry is clean. But like, if I sit with my husband, he'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like, ma'am, fold the laundry. And I'd be like, I don't want to fucking fold the laundry. Like, if I was at my house, I wouldn't fold the laundry for like 2 days. But
or your hands ain't broke. Fold the laundry too. Like, that's where I'm like at with it. This is a team effort.
And I'm not saying that he won't do those things. I'm just
not
saying
talking about you personally.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, some people who, if that's their pet peeve, and they're like, oh my God, fold the laundry as soon as it come out the dryer while it's hot. And I don't want to fold the laundry. But if I got my own space, everybody's happy. Ain't nobody got to say nothing about the laundry not being folded while it's piping hot.
So my sister said, since husband probably ain't gonna want to do the duck off house situation, what's some real nigga ways I can live with another human successfully? Because I don't want to have to circle the block every night for 3 hours before I go in.
I think make sure the house is big enough to where y'all are not on top of each other. And there's this space over here that I can go. And when I go in this room, you know, I need my time and give me my space because I'm a better woman when I have my space. So I say I have to be a bigger house.
I feel like if you can afford a house, like conjoining houses, you can afford a big dumbass house to be out each other way.
Yeah. And not even be out the way, like just to give space. People need space. I feel like you get in a relationship and now it's like me and you forever. Bruh, chill. You had an identity. I have an identity.
Right.
How do we coexist with this identity without me becoming your world and you wanting to become mine? Like, it's how can we coexist?
Why are you so rebellious?
Me?
Yes.
Rebellious in what sense?
In every sense. You just like fuck rules and all that type of shit.
I just think that if you would have told me that there were so many options growing up, I think I would have been where I am now. We're not taught that. We're only taught one way. Like, this is how you have to do it. So now I'm 37. I'm figuring like they lied. You don't have to do it this way. Absolutely. And you don't have to do it that way. And now it's just figuring that out for me. So it's not rebellion. It's creating what works for me. And sometimes that looks like rebellion when everybody only sees it as this is the right way. There's no right way. This is my way. And this is what's going to work for me.
She likes it my way.
Yeah.
My way.
Hey, he throwing around fake money. Come on, man.
Bruh, we gonna talk
don't
about
sing that
later.
shit.
Listen.
Don't sing that shit. No, don't pay no homage to that nigga.
So she said, because listen, I'm still gonna try to sell this other house situation, but the feedback I've gotten was an eternal look. So she said it's gonna have to do.
I mean, you get some nice she sheds.
They are.
Some of the she sheds look like a whole house, but
a tiny house,
just in the backyard. It's not like a whole it's a whole
I would love
house,
a tiny house,
but it's behind the house. Like, it's not like, you know, you got a whole separate joint.
A she shed. What is that, like a coach house?
You ain't never seen a she shed?
No, because I'm not a fucking she.
So a she shed is like
You're so fucking aggressive.
Why the fuck would I know what a she shed is? I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a woman's version of a man cave.
Right, like I'm a cry. Like what is happening? What?
The woman's
We didn't
version
do
of a
it,
man
Trosh.
cave.
We didn't do it.
Fuck y'all, man.
Michelle said, that's real talk though. I once sat in a grocery store parking lot until I knew the person was asleep. I was so unhappy. It will never happen to me again.
I hate that.
That's something else, Michelle.
Yeah.
Joanna,
But that's when you feel locked in.
damn, I am finna block you. She said she want a whole hut.
Joanna, we ain't got time to be trying to come search.
Joanna, send me a friend request.
No, because
Please.
she don't have a whole hut. Somebody gonna try to kill her. We're gonna have to go looking for her.
Listen.
What can you define what a whole hut is?
It's her version of a she shed.
Oh, okay. This motherfucking cat act like it's a motherfucking brothel or some shit.
That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna do what I want, when I want, how I want, with who I want in my whole hut.
A whole hut. Listen, that's what it sounds like.
See?
It sounds like a brothel.
Thank you. I'm not the only one who thought that.
Like, oh, okay, Madam Joanna.
Ooh,
Madam J.
So
I would love to be a madam.
we know, Bree. We know. Like, that's not something we would put past you.
Like, I could definitely pull that off. I could totally.
Oh my god, I can.
I've been asked that at one point, but I was like, I don't know how to do that. No.
It's good money.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to pimp
a hoes?
Like a woman though. I was like, I don't. That's how I was. Like,
think about it.
I'll get back to you on that, sis.
That's comedy.
So yeah, I mean, but I can see Bree doing that.
I can still see it. That and dominatrix, I would love it.
See, dominatrix is different for me. Like I could definitely see myself doing that, but not no like madam to women, not to women. I feel like that would be like counterproductive for me.
So you just want dudes?
Yeah, I can pimp dudes. Like, yeah, that I can do. Like that I can probably do. But I don't see myself being able to do that for women to women.
Really? That's
I'm gonna empower the shit out of them. I would empower the shit.
Yeah, I mean, but to me it was just like, damn, man. No. I don't know. I just don't see myself being able to do that to women, but to men, yes. Get out here and slang that thing, man.
Bring that sausage here.
You know?
Y'all funny as hell.
Dap it up before he leave. Like, do your shit, my nigga. You know? But not to a woman. I'll be like, girl. I don't know. I would feel like a mother. Like, I would feel like a mother if it was women.
Well, I mean, technically.
But, yeah. I mean, technically, yeah. So I wouldn't be sending my daughter out there to throw her thing in a circle for nobody. So that's why I say I don't think I can do it that way. But for me, yeah. Bro, listen, go ahead. Go on out here and do your shit. You know? And bring me back my half, you know? Make it a good night.
Oh, you gonna let me? Oh, you good.
Yeah. I mean, because they did the work.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be that person. Like, you get 20%. Nah, I wouldn't be that person. But, anyhow, we done went over time. Like, this is a good conversation. I love the input. I definitely love the input in the conversation and stuff, because you do realize like how different the situations are and what you learn from people when you move in, or even when you talk about moving in. Like one of the other things on that Martin episode with Martin and Gina was that Gina had like all of this shit in storage on top of the shit she had already moved in with Martin. And she didn't want to get rid of none of her shit. Martin didn't want to get rid of none of his shit. And so they was legit sitting up here like fighting over who gonna get rid of their shit. And nobody wanted to. So then they ended up with like 2 couches, 2 chairs, 2 dining room tables, 2 stereo systems, 2 blenders, 2 toasters. And so they was legit having a competition on who stuff was better, so that whoever shit broke, that's who stuff that they was gonna get rid of until they came to a mutual decision. But
I feel like with
I would
that
want all new
episode,
stuff.
well, I feel like I would want a whole new apartment because it's like their apartment was basically the same damn size.
it was.
You know what I'm saying? Because so you can't really bring the
Integrate
equivalent
all
to
that
what the
space.
hell I got to this space. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all should have just combined y'all income and got a bigger place. You know, that's what they
Gina's
should have
place
did.
looked bigger actually, because Gina like had like a actual walkway like to her bed before like she got to her bedroom. Martin had like a little dip and dipping
Yeah.
like it was not
Bathroom.
right.
Yeah.
The bathroom right here, the bedroom right
Yeah.
here, like there was no space. Like at least Gina had a little bit of a hallway. And
She did have like a separate living room from her kitchen too. Martin shit was like
Right
one
there.
big ass room.
he had a
Island.
studio. He had an upgraded studio is what that looked like. Martin had an upgraded studio. LaKendra said, I always say you never know a person until you live with them. I think people should definitely consider doing it early on in the relationship. Keep your own space or have someone to live if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Mhm. Even if you have a 90-day thing, like let's try this for 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try something short term just to see, because you never know. You never know.
And Mouth makes his debut by saying he farts in his sleep.
Yeah.
That's comedy. What up, bro?
Hey, boo, hey.
Hey.
Farts in his sleep, hey.
Man,
Okay.
you and Mom gotta start being on here, bro. I can't keep getting stuck with all these ladies, man. They talking about she
Now
sheds
you
and
don't
hoe
like
huts
being
and
stuck
shit.
with a lot of ladies.
Dude, I don't know what no she shed, no hoe hut is, man.
You know now. You know now. You learned today.
Like, bro, y'all can't just keep throwing all these new terms out at me, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, like you've been holding it down, though. You've been holding it down, though, Troach. About on here,
You've been doing all right.
Your bros
That's
not
comedy.
on here. You've been holding it down. So, we're going to give you your kudos for that. Not too many, but we're going to give you a few, just so you know that you did
I'm
right.
gonna need that few. I'm gonna need to go ahead and enjoy that few.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. But outside of that, like overall, I think Joanna said Martin's shit was trash.
Neither one of them had good shit.
I want brand new shit, brand new beds. I want us to do, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it brand new. Brand new energy.
I wouldn't go say Martin shit trash. Martin had dude style shit.
Yeah.
He had a bachelor pad. Like, that's what it was.
And now that I'm thinking about it, she had a 2-bedroom. He had a 1-bedroom. Because remember, Pam used to live with her.
She did have a 2-bedroom.
She had a 2-bedroom. That's why her shit was bigger.
Yeah.
Thank you for the background info.
They was living together.
Hey, man. Hey, what?
I said thank you.
I was just thinking about it.
I do agree with Miss Martin though. Like when you move in with somebody, even if you don't have a separate space that you can go back to, like don't put all your coins in one basket. Like you need to save, because if the stuff do go left, you need to be able to exit without saying, "Oh, I can't afford it, so I got to stay or stick it out or whatever," or you're able to leave. Which brings me to my next question: when you decide to live with somebody, do you have that conversation if one person's not moving into the other person's place? Like you said, Bree, you just want a new place. Like you leave your house, I'm gonna leave mine. We just gonna get something new. Do both of y'all put y'all name on it, or is one person gonna get it?
Because you ain't finna put me out. You ain't finna have
I think that's where the plan comes in at. Like that, like to the point of whoever said, in this trial, you keep your place, I keep my place type of situation, and we kind of figure it out. But I don't know. I just know I have never had a place where the dude's name was on anything. So it will be a real kick, like for me to say, okay, your name can be on a mortgage. Like, whew, you're gonna have to be a hell of a man because everything has always been in my name, always.
So even
So
if you live with somebody now, you would still want it to be just in your name?
at this very right now moment,
Mhm.
yes,
Yeah, that's interesting.
I want it all in my name. So when it's time to go, you gotta go.
But if y'all get it
But
together, if y'all building together,
let's see, that was
I,
gonna be my point right there. Like,
I,
if you with somebody, like, and you saying like, "Oh, I don't want nothing," then you can be able to put easy. Are you really committed to that shit? Like, you
that's what I
already
said.
got a
As of
foot out
right
the
now,
door when you go in.
I'm working through my shit, right? And through my shit, it has taught me you keep shit in your name. Like you make sure that that's where you are, which is why I'm saying I don't want to live with nobody right now. It would have to really be somebody that came along that I could feel like I could do that. But my history has shown no, you don't do that. But I'm working on creating that. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracting different. I'm not attracting the same thing I used to attract. But that would be a like, okay, you arrived, Bree, when I can do that. Like I want to, but right now,
I don't know. That's rough for me to just like think like that. As far as like, oh, like you can never just have your name on any of this stuff, you know? Because like I said, it's like you already got a foot out the door when you put the foot in the door. Like you're
yeah, but
not really committed to that shit.
I've also took the leap of faith once to say, okay, I'm going to do this and moved in with someone. And me and my children were homeless for 90 days. You feel what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. Like that's a lot of trust to
But why both names can't be on the shit?
it was a work in process. We were working towards something and we were together for 4.5 years. You feel what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
wasn't no like, oh, I just met him. We were together for 4.5 years.
Wait, this
So
your kid's father?
no,
Oh,
this is
okay.
this is the last monogamous relationship I ever decided to be in. Like that was it.
But Kendra said, I'm gonna let them be the first signer. I'm gonna be the second in case I leave. He'll be responsible for breaking the lease or whatever else.
I like it.
Well, look, y'all. We are getting ready to take a quick commercial break because we were supposed to take it a while ago, but this is what happens when the conversation gets really, really good. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we shall return in a few minutes. Stick around because we're going to come back with our segments, New Music Moment. We got a Money Moves with Moan. He's not on here tonight, but he did send the information so you guys could still get your money information. So we shall be right back. Stick around, and I promise you, we're going to bring some good shit to you right after this break.
DP DeMarco Plays presents Philadelphia, the stage production worldwide virtual screening event from Dallas, Texas. It's coming to a screen near you on Saturday, January 30th, 2021 at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Featuring celebrity actors Marcus Polk, K-Ron Joseph Riley, Pooch Hall, Willie Taylor, and actress Claudia Jordan. There are sponsorship opportunities available for you. From major corporations to small business owners or even a business collab sponsorship. Sponsorship opportunities include presenting sponsor, red carpet sponsor, celebrity meet and greet sponsor, commercial spots, and product placement. For more information and to secure your sponsorship, contact DeMarco Plays at info@demarcoplays.com. That's info@DEMARCOPLAYS.com. Or Ego Entertainment at info.egoentnet@gmail.com. That's info.egoentnet@gmail.com. Hurry! Spots are limited. You must secure your sponsorship by December 15, 2020. Philadelphia, the stage production virtual screening event. Track CBPD by Arulo on Mixkit.com. Attention all artists. JQLM Radio would love to support and put your music into rotation. If you would like your music added to the rotation, send your music in MP3 format to jqlmradio@gmail.com and include your song title, artist name, genre, and indicate whether it is the clean or explicit version. Or visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com/JQLM-radio and complete the form. R&B, hip-hop, gospel, and pop genres are accepted. Then simply share JQLM Radio with your family, friends, and fans so they can tune in and support you too. Remember, JQLM Radio supports you as you support us. JQLM Radio, real voices, raw entertainment, and relevant topics.
Track Ambush by Pratt's App and Idifia on SoundCloud.com/Pratt's App. Music promoted by freestockmusic.com.
Have you subscribed yet to the free bi-monthly digital interactive Ego magazine? No? Well, head on over to www.egoentertainmentnet.com to subscribe now. This magazine is all about supporting and showcasing excellence in communities everywhere, from music, arts and culture, relationships, education, politics, celebrities, food, and so much more. While you're flipping through the pages, just click on the buttons and social icons and you'll be taken to a whole other world behind the articles and ads. At Ego Entertainment, everyone is a star. There is something in it for everyone, and we hope you are positively impacted by what you see and will continue to support Ego Magazine.
Track CBPD by Arulo.
Would you like to advertise your brand, product, service, or event to hundreds of potential clients and guests with direct links to inquire and shop immediately? Well, advertise with Ego Magazine, the hottest bi-monthly digital interactive magazine around. Your ad will include clickable buttons that lead directly to your service or product for the interactive experience. Half-page ads are only $15 and full-page ads are only $25. Did we mention that your ad runs for 60 days? Advertise with us. Ego Magazine, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. Visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com. That's www.egoentertainmentnet.com and complete the form while you're there. We look forward to promoting you. Track Try Me by Arulo on Mixkit.com.
And we is back. I told y'all we were going to take a quick break, and that's exactly what I meant. We were going to take a really quick break because we had to come back and give y'all the rest of this dope ass show. We had to come back and give it to y'all. All right. So, we is here, and you know what we do when we come back from the commercial break. Y'all know what we give y'all. We give y'all new music moments with the mouth. So we gonna give y'all this dope new music moment for today, and he has some good shit on here, y'all. Y'all know I always take a sneak peek when I get it anyway, so I'm gonna let y'all listen. Hold on, and here we go.
Hey, Fat Girl Chronicles, it's your man, The Mouth, and it's time for your new music moments. I hope you guys are ready. Let's start off with Zoe and the tall black guy, and they call this one The Ride.
Take two in the town, set a mood and go. Had them in the two-door, set on cruise control. Let a night fast, but the wheels moving slow. Tall black time zone, music move your soul. You know the city where they ride, tenant on the lines with it in a Dodge, east side. Niggas here in tight, PLA, 5 minutes, careful where you choose to go. Still home, still a place that I choose to know.
Dream cruise every summer on Woodward. On a Saturday, Sunday, get a good word. Fridays, pull up to your barber. It's the Great Lakes where they float like a boat in the harbor. That's true love.
Hey, that was Zoe and the Tall Black Guy, and they call that one The Ride. Now we finna get into one by a veteran, Miss Kelly Price. She has a new album out called Grace. Y'all know this song right here. It's a remake. But anytime you hear this song, whether you at a party or whether you at the barbecue, it make you want to dance. Let's get into this one called Right. I want to thank you.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You sent me someone who really loves me. My mind, soul, and body. He makes me happy, so very happy. He loves me. I don't know how to be. It's been a long time since I had someone who loved me. I owe my thanks to thee. I know it could not happen without your love. Ooh, without your love. It took a long time for it to happen, but I knew those nights I prayed that you would send me someone who's real and not just playing games. I kept the faith and didn't worry. My nights grew longer than the days until one day it really happened. You sent true love my way.
That was Kelly Price with I Want to Thank You. You know that song. Everybody know that song, especially my folks out there at Chi-Town and y'all know about it. But we get into the new artist right now. His name is JL. And he features Alex Isley on this song. This song makes you feel some kind of way. It made me feel some kind of way when I first heard it. So that's why it's your pick of the week. It's called I Just Want You. And you heard it first right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles New Music Moment with your man The Mouth.
Baby, you gon' be alright. Baby girl, you like my fire. You're the one that I desire. Baby, I just want you. Cause I feel it deep down and I know that it's true. So if you don't just say you love me, I don't wanna be the only. Times I feel you know me more than myself. I see it in your eyes when I'm holding you close to me. Baby, I just want you. Baby, I just want. Look across the room and see your face. All my problems seem to melt away. Come closer to me. Don't it feel good to hold me? Cause I feed off your touch. What a rush. I'm way too deep in your eyes. Every love song comes to mind. Hear them all at the same time. Let me show you how I feel inside. Wish I had my lyrics just to describe. Cause baby, I just.
Yes, indeed. That's your new music moment. That's Mr. JL featuring Miss Alex Isley. And they call I Just Want You off his album Half As Much. So don't forget to pick that one up and go out and pick out Zoe, the Tall Black Guy, off the album Extractions. That's definitely a nice one to go pick up. And also Miss Kelly Price, her gospel album called Grace. So that's your new music moment, man, with your man The Mouth, man. Let me tell you something. You can find me anywhere on all social media platforms at The Mouth _moments. That's The Mouth _moments. And if you need any information, man, or you want to find out about the music I play, man, hit me up at the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. The Fat Girl Chronicles at gmail.com. Yo, it's always amazing to hang out with you guys, man. This is your new music moment, and it's your man, The Mouth, and I salute you.
Ooh, that light-skinned man right there.
Listen, that music, I'm over here like.
Yeah, that last joint was smooth as hell.
Yeah, I like the last one.
That shit was super smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, Mal. Kudos as always.
Listen, it's always some vibes when we get the new music moment. Man, I was legit over here on Apple Music. Apple Music then went to his profile and like added all of the albums that he got on there. Because it'll show you what they was listening to last. So I went and stole all of the latest albums. So we gonna hop on over to the Money Moves with Moan. So the Money Moves with Moan. So the tips for today: many people, for several reasons, have misconceptions regarding the basic facts of retirement financial planning. Unfortunately, these misconceptions can very well lead to the difference between a retirement you want and a retirement you settle for. That's the difference between living out your last days of winter in Naples, Florida, or Scottsdale, Arizona, versus becoming a Walmart greeter at the age of 66, trying to stay afloat.
Damn.
While contributing to the retirement plans offered through your employer, or even taking full advantage of self-employed retirement plans, it would be wise to consider some guaranteed options by doing so and making sure it's properly funded. You can probably avoid going through what most of us went through this time last year, watching our 401ks take a nosedive. The reality of retirement planning is that you have options. Yes, you do. You have options. Some which do not include the taxation of your golden years fund. So if you have a guy as a financial professional, I strongly suggest you reach out to him or her. And if you do not, in fact, have a guy or a girl, or just want another opinion, feel free to reach out to Damone Smith to schedule a free consultation. He can easily take a look into your financial future based on whatever you're doing now and what you'd like to do in the future. So reach out to Damone Smith, your insurance guy. His number is 847-224-0577. Again, that's 847-224-0577 to get your money right, okay? So that you can plan for your retirement. And he also does life insurance, annuities, and all of that dope stuff. So you can make sure your money is on point for the days that you don't want to work. Like he said, that was a little jab to the throat.
You didn't hear me? I said shots fired. Shit.
For the days that you want to be living out your life in the sun, but naked, letting it hit your wrinkles instead of having to get up and go to work. So reach out to Damone Smith, your insurance man, at 847-224-0577. Again, that's 847-224-0577. And he can take care of you in any state. And if he can't, then he can connect you with someone who can. So reach out to him. And looking at some of the comments, my sister said, "Ooh, that song makes me want to be classy and smoke a cigarette in a Limerita." Girl, go to bed.
What's wrong with her?
So we gonna then get a little bit of relationship rules with Miss Cat on tonight. Miss Cat, hey girl, what you got for us, baby?
Again, quick and simple, straight to the point. Let me tell y'all something. I was meditating earlier this morning while I was at the nail shop, and about tonight or today's show. And the only thing that came to my mind, I ain't gonna say the only thing, but what came to my mind that really stood out that was relevant was just back to the basics. And when I thought about back to the basics, it just took me back to when we deal with our intimate relationships, when we deal with our friendships, our family, whatever, if we go back to the basics in 2021 moving forward, things will probably start to get a whole lot better. And when I say back to the basics, I mean the basics, like one, treat people how you want to be treated, and love your neighbor. If you do those two things, everything else will automatically fall into place. Now, that's not a guarantee that just because you're treating people good and you're being nice and you are moving in love, that everybody is going to respond that very way. So we still have to deal with that. But as long as we communicate with love, respond with love, and just treat people how we want to be treated, and just do things through love and joy and not hate and stuff, and just do things before all this technology came around and all your people in your ear telling you to, what you should do, what you shouldn't be doing. Kind of like living a simple life without living a simple life. Just apply the simple life rules. Life will be a whole lot better. So that's really all I got. Just that little phrase. Just take it back to the basics. And things will probably greatly improve. And then, as always, I just challenge everybody to every day you wake up, when you thanking whoever you think, your God, your universe, your ancestors, whomever it is, just show gratitude and be grateful and be nice to somebody. You never know what a smile or a hello or just acknowledging somebody's presence will do to make their day, because we never know what the next person has went through that night. When we in line getting our coffee to go on our way, that person could be struggling to be there because they just got beat up or just got cussed out or just had a really bad night. So just be kind to people and just take it back to the basics. So that's it. That's all. And then really quick, I just want to say that I have a couple of things coming up that I want you guys to be a part of. The launch date is July 29th for the War Room, which is basically a wives only retreat. And I'll explain more later, probably next week or something. But it's more than a physical retreat. It's a retreat of our mental headspace and everything else. And July 29th, 2021 is when that's going to go live. And I'll tell you guys more about it next week. In the meantime, of course, you can follow me on all social media. Just under Cat Miles, you can find me. And I am looking forward to hanging out with you guys more, especially when the War Room opens. So that's it. That's all I got. Be kind. Be nice.
Well, all right. Thank you, girl.
What's the definition of a wife, though?
Bye, Bree. We not.
Legal papers? Like, we talking any papers? Are we checking papers? Is all I'm
asking. Girl, text me. Stop playing. It's 9:43. We got to keep it moving. Okay.
Hey, Leo, I like that logo in the camera every time you take a little sip.
Y'all see it right there.
I'm going to start using my mug for real, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got one.
I know, man. I know, but
and it's a really good size.
It is. But the Trosh works out great for me. You know what I'm saying? The young Trosh works out great. You know what I'm saying? So
he was plugging.
You did all that complaining when you ain't have a mug.
No, you got. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it next week. I'm on here with the mug. I got you. Watch this.
So use it.
If I was thinking, I would have switched up at the commercial.
Anyway, because I ain't finna deal with you right now. Because you did all of that complaining when you ain't had no mug. Now you got one and you still ain't used it.
Nigga.
Anywho. We gonna get a few high vibes with Bree after that little part right there. We gonna get a few of the high vibes tonight with Miss Bree.
Hola, como estás, good people? Today's high vibes is really gonna be like a self-check, right? And in this self-check, if I had to title this anything, it would be collaboration over competition, right? A lot of times there's a whole situation to where you could be doing something that somebody else is doing. And instead of figuring out a way to collaborate, you guys become a competition, right? But we understand that that's really based upon the energy that you bring, I went to a Black-owned cafe here in Louisville, Kentucky, Brew and Sip. Shout out to Brew and Sip, and was able to, in being in the space for 10 minutes, we were able to create an event that we are going to get ready to launch here in Louisville, talking about the whole collaboration versus competition. A lot of times we see people who do what we do as a threat. When in reality, if you were to link up with people who are doing what you do, you would have a whole movement. One of my organizations that I own is Queen Up the Movement. Queen Up the Movement is just about that. It's about creating a space for queens to be able to come together, knowing who the hell you are and being okay with who you are so that you can embrace other people where they are. So when we think, we always want to point out a hater, but we never point out our flaws and our shit that we hate. Because if people are truly a projection of who we are, and we're continuing to run into people, there's something that needs to be seen there. There's something that we need to learn. So in this self-check, I want everyone to check themselves. Where are you competing with someone secretly? Where is there those secret feelings to where you support them, but you don't support them all the way because you feel like it's going to take something from you? Or in your past, things that you have learned, because for a movement to take place, you need multiple people to do it. But I think a lot of times people spend too much time worrying about what it's going to take away from them. So as you check in with you, make sure you check into what hating you really have going on with yourself so you can correct that and stop attracting the same shit you're projecting, if that makes sense. So that really was my whole spiel. If you really want a movement, make sure you're not hindering your movement. Make sure that you are placing yourself and planting yourself around people who truly are collaborating, not cliquish shit, but are truly collaborating within your city, within your town, within your state. Like it's a ripple effect out. It's not going to be a national thing and then it hits you locally. How are you collaborating locally? And if you're needing people, ask the universe, God, angel, source to send you your tribe so that you can truly duplicate and replicate what is about to take place in your life. Other than that, I have a lot of bomb shit going on. I got accepted into the Sensual Bliss model call. That is an all lingerie show, and I can't wait to fucking show out. I'm just excited for all of the different things. I start bartending classes in May. Like, I'm here for it. So I don't have to be 60 at Walmart being a greeter. Thanks, Mo. Thanks. But yeah, that's High Vibes with Bree today. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Brakita Goodwin, all things love, light, and all the shit in between.
Nice.
All right. So we gonna get a little history.
Ooh.
With Trosh.
So
history with Trosh.
My whole thing is both of y'all ass could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like with my life experiences and stuff like that, relationships and stuff like that, like you come across situations where you arguing and shit like that, and like motherfuckers like don't want to be the wrong person, but they doing shit the wrong way or saying shit the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Coming from both ends. So it's like both of y'all could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just say, oh, like this is your fault because you said it like that, or they say like somebody could have been the bigger person. But nah, if you keep taking jabs, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, both of y'all ass could be wrong, or both of y'all ass is wrong. And I see stuff like on social media when a situation happened, the comments be crazy as hell. They want to just blame one side, but like both of them parties had part in that. Somebody could have ended that earlier than where it got ended at. And I was thinking about that shit, Malcolm and Marie. The motherfuckers was taking jabs all night. One of y'all could have just went the fuck to sleep.
I wish y'all would go to watch it so we could discuss it.
I did watch it.
Y'all could have just went the fuck to sleep, like for real. But they just wanted to be like, yo, I'm gonna smash you harder than you smash me. They was just going for the jugular all night. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, yeah, at the end of the day, both of y'all bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no winner sometimes when you like at opposites and stuff like that. So I mean, you just gotta know. You just gotta know, like somebody got to give up for that shit to go, like for the end. But I mean, I know this off experience because I have been in this situation like more than once where it's like I'm not quitting. Like you're not gonna get the best of me. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're not gonna beat me. But that's the wrong way to go about it. Like, and that's not even like mature. That's not even mature. And as you grow,
I don't care.
You just gotta know. What you say, Leo?
I said I don't care.
Hey, that's how some people look at it though. You're like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck, Joe. I'm about to win this. I'm about to win this.
You're not about to out petty me, G.
I promise you. I promise you. And I like to still today I have trouble with, you know what I'm saying, like giving up early, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could throw the towel in and concede sometimes, but I'd be like,
but why?
But why? But why? You know what I'm saying? But why? But yeah, no.
But why?
Sometimes it'll do nothing but add to stress to situations. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff don't even have to go like that. I go through this shit at work and everything. You know, I'm talking about like these customers are something fucking else, man. But you know that's all I had, man. Both of y'all could be wrong. That's both of y'all could be wrong. That's it.
I like that. That was so grown. I like that, Trosh. And your voice didn't go high. It didn't go high, which means it wasn't like a personal situation. I like it.
Hold on. So you say every time my voice go high, you think it's me talking about me?
No, I think it's you. Your person. There's a personal attachment. I think
it's a personal attachment with everything I bring up. That's why it's called his story. Hey, next time she do that, mute her mic for the rest of the show.
Wait, come on. Act right. Pack light.
Oh, broski.
Hey. What's up? What's going on, good people, man? I miss y'all so much, man. Y'all been holding it down, though. Y'all been holding it down 100, man. I'll be looking at the show. I'll be cracking up.
Listen, I feel like we be missing you because the randomness ain't there. The random, like, laughing and the random jokes you be throwing out there ain't there.
Man.
So we need your people to get on so you can come back and be with your other people.
Man, got to, man. Just work. I mean, we just being blessed right now, putting in the grind to get to the bag. But man, you know, I miss y'all so much, man. And you know, we got these training classes coming up. We just got through training like 20 new employees, and that's crazy. Meetings all day, but you know, God is good, man. God is good. But you know, I had to make sure I got up this morning at 7:00 and did that music moment. I had to get up and do it.
Yeah, I had the music moment before I cracked my eyes this morning. I looked at the phone like
I was like, I can't do it. Look, I got in from work last night. I said, I'm gonna do it before I go to sleep. And I told the little girl at the restaurant, I said, make me a hot chocolate with double shot espresso because I need to stay up a little bit. I don't know what the hell she made me, but I was sleeping when I got home.
She gave us some melatonin.
Right. She done made me some coffee with
in your shit. She gave us some Z-Quil in this moment.
Sure, you went home and went to bed.
Like, you was too amped up. You need to take a fucking nap for a long time and all that.
So yeah, I got up this morning, did it, man. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all doing what y'all do, holding it down 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's my Chronicles family, and whoever turn it is, I ain't trying to cut nobody out, man. Go ahead and do what you supposed to be doing.
Nah,
you
good, bro. Good. It's my turn, but you good. We missed your face, and I'm sure everybody else missed it.
I know, and y'all were talking about shacking up, nigga. I fought in my sleep. That's that. We better get you better get some air freshener.
Nasty.
Some poopery.
And I know, and I don't apologize for it. Goddamn it.
Like, I ain't finna have my stomach hurting because your ass got a soft nose, nigga.
What? Bitch, who told you to make them beans?
You're dumb. Listen, but I swear, like, we miss you, and we glad to see your face on here tonight. We glad you popped in when you had a moment too. I've
been dying to get on here, man.
That shit was groovy, though.
I'll be like, can y'all finish this test, man? I'm trying to get somewhere. Can y'all go ahead and answer these goddamn questions?
Well, look, we glad that, like, we out here being blessed. We out here living the blessed life. Like, everybody that's on here is doing their own thing, moving in their own way. And This is just
all
another
the way
avenue
up,
for everybody to level up. So I am glad that we are all here. I'm glad to
all the
see
way up, all the way up.
everybody moving and grooving and being blessed in a lot of different avenues. So I can't even complain. Between you, Moan, Tony, everybody is moving up and doing different things in their own perspective lanes. So I want to say, like, I'm proud of y'all. I feel like a proud mama. Like, everybody is out here doing their thing. Bree is doing her thing, Kat doing her thing, Trosh is doing his thing. And I'm over here doing my thing too. So we all out here doing our thing. So I want to say
Everybody,
thank y'all for always like making this a part of y'all journey, for being here for the Fat Girl Chronicles. And I want to thank y'all for all of the support. Because you guys do not have to support us the way you do.
definitely.
We are at like 227 subscribers on the YouTube channel. We are almost at 3,500 likes and follows on the Facebook page. So we are up. We was the JQLM Radio show of the month of March. And we have so many other opportunities that are right before us. And we ain't stopping. We're going to keep this train rolling. We're going to keep moving and grooving, doing what we've been doing, and making it better every step of the way, because you can't grow if you don't grow. All right? So
Hey, tell them they better get ready for the Fat Girl Chronicles Explosion Weekend coming when the world open up. Y'all better get ready. Get your tickets. I'm putting it in the atmosphere, Queen Bree. Namaste, namaste, namaste.
They ain't rich. They ain't rich.
And so the fuck it is.
Listen. And so shall it be, okay? Like, we all in agreement on that one happening sooner than later, because we gonna make some moves and make some things. Oh, shake, rattle, and roll. We all do something different, so we got a lot to offer y'all in a weekend.
So we're gonna have fitness and money moves, and then we're gonna have a relationship session. Then we're gonna have a oral session, get your chakra right. Then we're gonna have a fashion session, and then me and Troach probably gonna have a bachelorette party and strip for the ladies.
What?
I'm coming to that one.
Hey, I got too much stomach for that shit, bro.
You got time?
Damn. Hey, this motherfucker Bree like, get your ass in the gym, dude, you fat bastard.
Call Tony. Call Tony.
Y'all dumb.
Queen, that's why you gotta come on back. You gotta be like, yeah, get them people in line, sir.
We're gonna have to strip with a buffet.
What? What?
What the hell? Okay.
And the crazy part is,
jump into my belly. Jump into my belly.
He be cracking himself up, like he tickles the fuck out of himself.
Especially when he hits
and
that.
Everybody else be like, "What?" And he be over there just chuckling. In his own little world, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love y'all for being y'all.
Pop in the building.
Pop is in the building. I really need to get that sound. Like, I feel like it's a necessity. And so we are getting ready to head out. We thank y'all for being here each and every Fat Tuesday with your girl Leo, Miss Cat, Queen Bree, the Mouth, and your boy Trosh. We thank y'all for being here, watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and tuning in on JQLM Radio. We cannot thank you enough for the support and love that you have given us throughout this journey of creating the Fat Girl Chronicles. And we ain't stopping, I promise you, because you know what? We ain't gonna do it with our half-ass. We're gonna do it with our whole ass every step of the fucking way. So we appreciate y'all for being here each and every Fat Tuesday. If you have not subscribe to the YouTube channel, go on over to YouTube, type in the Fat Girl Chronicles, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that little bell so you can get a notification when we go live each and every week. And also make sure you are following us on Facebook, Instagram, and we got a Twitter. It's at PGC Podcast. So check us out That's where we are each and every week. We love y'all, and we are out.
2 fingers.
Hey.
Make a YouTube channel for your child. You got the gas bill in the name. Shit.
It's been a long running road to that point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul. He take no more until I drop my plan. But until then, I'm working, I'm shooting for the stars, and my game is nice, so what I'm saying. This ain't no overstatement. Oh, we so overloaded. We on some legendary. Oh,